Warning, the following video may or may not, but definitely will, contain spoilers, coarse language, and unhinged emotional rants about fictional content that will make no sense whatsoever. Viewer discretion is advised. Hello there! Welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be watching episode 3 of the new season of The Mandalorian. Yeah, so the last episode ended with a mythosaur just chilling in the mines, so I'm assuming this episode's gonna have something to do with that, right? Like, so, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see, right?
No! Dr. Pershing, his enthusiasm outweighs his discretion.
So we're going back to, like, season 1.
What do you have for me?
If
Oh.
I visit the planet and I can bring you proof that I have bathed in the living waters, then by creed, I would be redeemed.
That's interesting. So the little recap we got went all the way back to season 1 with, like, you know, the guy that was trying to buy Grogu, and then the scientist guy who definitely looks like he's part of, like, the whole cloning thing with, like, Nala Se and everything. You know what's happening in the Bad Batch right now with that sort of science-y cloning thing where they're trying to get Nala Se to work with them and she doesn't want to, right? They showed him in the recap for a reason, so I think, yeah, he's gonna show up, and whoever this random Imperial lady is, I do not remember her at all. So I guess we'll see, because it sounds like they're gonna show up in this episode.
You bathed in the living waters. You are Mandalorian again.
There we go.
Can we leave now?
What? Okay. You just... Okay, I guess they're just gonna let the mythosaur chill. Yeah, he's just gonna... Whoop! There he goes. Ooh, wow. That was a nice shot, though. Wow. Oh! You're right, the jetpack. I forgot about that. Whew. Oh no! Oh, they're bombing her castle. Oh, that's rough. Oh. Oh, what's she gonna do now?
Had simple organ cloning been available on my home world, her death would have been easily preventable. It was then that I vowed to make it my life's work to help others avoid such needless loss.
Darling, that was the Empire.
Oh, my apologies. Empire, Rebels, New Republic,
Right.
I can't keep track.
Right, yeah. God, I just... It is hard to keep track, though, but yeah, this is after Luke takes down everything, so this is after... Yeah, I keep forgetting this is after the original trilogy. So, like, the way he was talking about cloning and everything, it's so interesting. There's a part of me that's just, like, the way he talks, and I'm just like, is he hiding something? I don't know. This seems a little sketchy. Like, maybe he is a good person. I think, if I'm remembering this correctly, like, he didn't want to, like, hurt Grogu, when they, like, first got him, you know? But that was a while ago, so I don't know if I'm remembering that correctly, but I think he is kind of a good person, but, like, there's still something about him where I'm just like, I don't know. He seems a little weird. Oh, there she is. Oh, do they recognize each other?
Right? I didn't expect to see anyone from Moff Gideon's ship here.
Oh.
Gideon? I didn't know you worked for him.
Ooh.
So many people. It's all a bit overwhelming.
They're kind of on a date. It's actually pretty sweet. Oh,
Amazing.
it's gotta be. Come on.
Something better. I don't think it's something the New Republic would be interested in. The ethics of cloning are complicated.
But if it could help the New Republic, isn't that important enough?
And he talks about the ethics of cloning, though. It's interesting, but yeah, I think the ethics have to do with clone troopers a little bit. Because I think technically some of them are still alive, too. Because we know Rex technically survives. You know, there was that whole thing where it's like, oh, that wonder, that, you know, like in when they're on Endor, there's a guy who kind of looks like an old Rex, right? So people just kind of assumed that that was Rex, I think, and I don't remember if it was like actually canon or not, but that's kind of the general consensus, that Rex does live this long. And to be fair, he's one of the oldest clones. He's a first generation clone, like Omega says that he is, so he's one of the older ones. So if he survived that long, there's probably other clones that have also survived that long, so they're probably still around, you know, if they haven't been like targeted and like killed, you know. Probably seen the rise and fall of the Empire, which would be, ooh, a rough time, because, you know, the Empire was like, bye-bye. We don't care about you. So, ooh. You know, it would kind of be bittersweet, because it's also like, oh, the Empire, you know, fuck us, right? But no, the Empire's gone, and everyone hates the Empire, clearly. Like, these ex-Imperial officer worker people, you know, they're just like, yeah, ugh, the Empire, nasty. We hated that, so... Yeah, that's pretty interesting. Yeah, I would have liked, I kind of like the idea of clones surviving the rise and fall of the Empire and seeing, you know, haha, if you had us, maybe you would have stayed in power longer, but, you know, that wouldn't have been a good thing in hindsight, but, like, you know, clones have a right to be salty, like, come on. But yeah.
If I were to pursue my own research recreationally, would that be allowed?
According to your file, your previous research involved cloning and genetic engineering. That class of research is expressly prohibited by the Coruscant Accords, Section 13, subparagraph 7.
I feel like he's still gonna do it, though. Because, again, it's like I'm starting to think, you know, like his, you know, like he actually wanted to do cloning for, like, a good purpose, you know, to clone organs and stuff that would have saved his mother, right? So I think, yeah, it's just, he's so, just the way, because I think this is intentional, but it's just, the way he was talking in that TED Talk, I was just like, you up to something? But, you know, it's clearly outlawed for, yeah, I don't know. It's like, I still think it's because of the clone troopers and how that went, right? Or unless they found out they were trying to clone Palpatine. Because it seemed to be, like, pretty, I don't know, pretty obvious. I mean, the way they talk about it in the Bad Batch seems like, yeah, obviously, right? What else are you gonna clone besides the Emperor, right? But, oh, well, the Zillo Beast. Oh! That's probably why, or something, I don't know. They probably found out that they cloned the Zillo Beast and were like, yeah, let's probably not keep that around. Oh my god, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, that was a thing that happened not too long ago. Yeah, so maybe that's why. It's both the clone troopers and the goddamn Zillo Beast, and maybe they found out they were planning on cloning Palpatine, or they did clone Palpatine or something, I don't know. That's the only thing I can really think of right now why it would be outlawed, but yeah, I still think he's gonna do it. He's gonna do his research and maybe get in trouble, but yeah, I do think he's a good person. I think maybe they all are. They just, you know, the Empire was not the best place to be and would not have made you the best person, right?
In the New Republic, it's the right thing to do.
Oh. Yeah, he just really wants to be a good person. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think that's gonna work out very well, though, I have a feeling.
Where are we going?
Dispose of yours.
Mm.
The inventory you're cataloging.
What?
Jesus.
Real ships all have mobile lab stations, right?
Do.
You slip in, grab what you need, and we're back in Amnesty housing before you know it.
Have you done this before?
Where do you think I got the biscuits?
Aw. Ah, she likes him. It's sweet. Aw. Honestly, if you think about it, like, he was allowed to do, like, a TED Talk on cloning and stuff, and he literally, like, lays out the positives of it. He's just like, we could clone organs, or I guess he does talk about how, you know, oh, we could, you know, splice DNA from 2 different donors and make it into one nice thing, right? So, that might have not been the best thing to do, but it's like, ugh, if you're just gonna clone organs, that sounds like a good thing to do, and if he's allowed to talk about it, he's allowed to talk about cloning, so it can't be that bad. I don't know, because he had all those, like, people being like, oh, you're amazing, look at you, you did a great job, and it's like, so it sounds like people like his research? I don't know, it's so strange. But, like, I guess, like, the people like it, but, I guess, like, the government doesn't, so...
Elia Kane, communications officer.
Dr. Penn Pershing, scientist.
Aw.
Nice to meet you, Dr. Pershing.
Yeah, nice. That's not too much. I guess I didn't know what a mobile lab was gonna look like, but that's pretty discreet, honestly. This is all gonna be for nothing, right? Something's gonna attack them and then they're gonna leave the case. Guess it's not a creature, but... Republic's gonna get him. New Republic, but yeah.
Amnesty Scientist, Cell 52, raise your hands. You are under arrest.
Oh! Oh! Wow! Yeah. Wow.
Just wait. Wait.
I'm surprised, because yeah, she was like with Moff Gideon and they trust her enough to do no, maybe she did that because she was totally gonna like looking out for herself and everything and being like, yep. Ugh. Damn. Because I thought they were cute too. Shit.
You'll see some pleasant colors, hear a light buzzing, and experience a great sense of relief in no time at all.
You're gonna wipe my mind.
Absolutely not. This isn't the Empire, son. This device...
So seeing this... Like, I don't want to say it, but I think it might be. You know how the last episode of, episode 12 of second season of The Bad Batch ended with Crosshair, being taken to the facility where Nala Say's at, and they have the same outfits as this guy did in the first season of The Mandalorian, right? And this is some sort of, they're gonna wipe his mind kind of thing. I wonder if they do something like that to Crosshair, because, he straight up shoots an Imperial lieutenant, so it's like, we should probably wipe his mind. Even, it's kind of weird, because it's like, he's a clone, so just kill him, right? But they're not, because they're gonna clearly experiment on him, because, he's not a person, right? So there's no, ethics. The ethics are a little weird, right, with that, with, experimenting on clones, that's fine, right, so, it kind of makes sense that they wouldn't kill him, because it's let's just experiment on him and see what happens, right, so I feel like that might be what they used on Crosshair, and then this is, because it's an old Imperial technology, and, it's been a decade or two since Order 66, right, and what's happening with the Bad Batch, so this is a couple decades, give or take, after what happens in the Bad Batch. So it's like, I wouldn't be surprised if they used some sort of mind-wiping device on Crosshair, because this looks like something that they would do to him, you know? Like, oh, let's just test it out on this random clone that, you know, is clearly unstable, right? Unstable for the Empire, but, like, you know, might as well, right? Because who cares, you know? I don't like that at all. I don't like it. Ooh. But yeah, that just made me think about Crosshair and how that's probably what they're gonna do to him. Ooh, I hope not, but we'll see.
You are a real credit to this program. It's nice to know that for every failure, there's a success like you.
Yeah, she's just looking out for herself, yeah.
This should offer.
He relapsed. He's a friend. I still care about him.
Of course you do. Yes, you're welcome to stay.
For some reason I doubt that's what she feels, but I guess we'll see. She's gonna fuck him up. I mean, she was on Moff Gideon's ship. Oh my god! Jesus Christ, yeah. Nah. She's a psychopath. Alright. Well, that was something. Oh, well, that's not where it ends. I guess that makes sense. Yeah, but goddamn, girl.
Dinjarin, you are redeemed. This is the way.
This is the way.
And Bo Katan Kryze. By creed, you too are redeemed.
There you go. Nice,
But then you
interesting.
may join Arkova and live as your ancestors once did. You may leave anytime you wish. Until then, you are one of us.
Oh, that's cool. Aw.
Well,
Aw. That's nice. Oh, I bet she likes that too. Oh, but she think about the mythosaur. Maybe. Aw. That was nice. But now she's got a new home. They accepted her because she hasn't taken off her helmet yet after she was in the water, you know? So that's pretty sweet. That she's got a little home. Like, she might not like their traditions, but, you know. I think she will. I think she'll like the community part of it. And, you know, the armorer was like, yeah, you can leave anytime you want. We don't care. You know, it's sweet. But, if we're gonna go back to the fucking doctor and this Imperial officer lady, my god. It's like, I'm still pissed that she betrayed him. I mean, she worked with Moff Gideon, so let's be real. Hindsight, she was gonna be a bit fucked up, right? Apparently a lot, because she did. She seems pretty psychopathic with how that little storyline with them ended. Like, she just straight up fried his brain and did not care at all. So, yeah, gotta look out for her, because she's only looking out for herself, clearly. Like, she don't care. Yeah, it's just ironic that they kept the mind-wiping device, and they still kept the settings that are supposed to, like, really scramble up your brains, you know? Because the guy was just like, oh, it's a therapeutic thing. You're gonna be fine, right? They kept the dangerous parts of it, so it's like... Yeah, it's like, is this New Republic really any different than the Empire? Still crazy that they didn't do anything with the mythosaur. You know, obviously Bo Katan was like, this is strange. We might come back to this later, but yeah. Yeah, both Bo Katan and Mando being redeemed. It's sweet. And I like that Bo Katan's able to be part of their little clan now, because she's totally on accident, but she totally did follow their whole creed thing, so that's fun. Totally on accident, but it's fun. But yeah, she got a little community now, and it seems like I think she'll like that. This was a really fun episode. It was not what I was expecting at all, which was really fun. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how the next episode's gonna go. I guess we'll have to wait till next week and see. Woo! But yeah, so that's basically all I have to say about episode 3 of the new season of The Mandalorian. If you guys would like to see more of my face, you can follow me on my other social medias. And if you enjoyed this video, like, subscribe. I'll see you guys next week, and stay sparkly, my dudes!